warm welcome to everyone and namaste. So welcome back to the $1,000,000 topic, that is, does God exist? So in the last session we discussed about how our faith in God is wishy-washy or shaky faith, and even we have faith in God, it is based on either some sentiments or some situations. And we discussed our faith in God should not be like that, but it should be based on some sound logic and reasoning. And keeping this in mind, we started our discussion with the first proof, that is, every urge there is a fulfillment provided by the nature. And we discussed how there is a strong urge to worship in every one of us, and the nature provides fulfillment as God. Now let us venture into the next proof. If you see this universe or Brahmanda is unimaginable, very beautiful and very nicely done, and there are so many questions which are unanswered. And we see there are so many creation. Now I'll ask you some questions. It is a quiz for all the viewers. Let us see how many questions you answer rightly. The first question: who invented telephone? Tick tock, tick tock. Yes, you are right. Answer is Graham Bell. Next question: who invented steam engine? Yes, you are right. Answer is James Watt. Third question: who invented electric bulb? Answer is Thomas Alva Edison. Who invented telescope? Yes, you are right. The answer is Galileo. A big round of applause to all of you who answered it rightly. Now, have we ever seen anything in this creation which has come without the Creator? You see, anything in this world, anything in this creation, there is nothing which has come without the Creator. Everything has to come from a Creator. Let us see some more examples. What is the origin of this universe? And scientific version of the creation of this universe is, they claim it has come from boom, Big Bang theory. Quite interesting. What exactly does this Big Bang theory say? This is a definition for Big Bang theory. They say, so according to the definition of Big Bang theory, they say, according to the Big Bang theory, everything began from a point, and the point of infinite temperature, infinite density, infinitesimal size, that is physically indescribable, mathematically unverifiable, beyond all conception of space and time. Now when we say science, it has to come under the purview of science and mathematics. It has to be actually describable physically or mathematically verifiable. But unfortunately, the definition of Big Bang theory is beyond science and maths and beyond the purview of space and time. And how can we accept this as the origin of creation? Now, as per the Big Bang, what they say, this infinitesimal point at one point in time suddenly had a blast, boom, and there was a big explosion, and from that explosion came this entire beautiful creation around us. Does it make sense? Let me give you an example. All of us, we celebrate Diwali in India. And what do we do in Diwali? In Diwali, we wear new dress, we make varieties of sweets, cuisines, and the most interesting part of Diwali for children is burning crackers. There are different varieties of crackers, right? There is Bijli, atom bomb, onion bomb, Lakshmi bomb, and so on. And I remember during my childhood days, what I would do is, I think some of you may understand what I am trying to say. I would take some Lakshmi bomb and take one empty box, dabba, and keep the cracker and put the dabba above that, on the top of the cracker, and light it. And after some time, what happens? The bomb, the Lakshmi bomb, bursts, big blast, big explosion, and the box goes up in the air. One time when I did this, the empty box I had kept on top of the cracker, the cracker burst and the empty box went up in the air, and when it fell down, there were 100 new Lakshmi bombs inside that box. Some of you may be smiling. How is it possible, right? Many of us, since so many years, we have the experience of bursting crackers. And friends, how many of us found some creation from that blast? So the point what I am trying to make is, any explosion is associated with destruction and not creation. Hope you got the point. I'll repeat, any explosion is associated with destruction and not creation. So now, as per the scientific theory, they say there was an explosion and this beautiful creation came in place, is always a question mark. That is a point. You see this universe, who created the universe? And we see what is the purpose of this complicated universe. And we see wonderful creations around us. You can see here such a beautiful, colorful flower, beautiful red rose, colorful birds, fish, bear. So a big banyan tree in a small banyan seed. Very amazing creation. Now let me tell you a story about this. One time, there was a person who was walking. In the earlier days, people would walk from one place to another as there were no vehicles. So this person was walking and he had walked for long hours. He wanted to rest. And he saw a huge banyan tree and he thought, let me rest under this tree. So when he saw this banyan tree, he saw a huge banyan tree but so small fruits. And he saw on the other side, there was a small sapling of pumpkin and a big huge pumpkin vegetable. So he was confused and he was thinking, whoever is a creator, God or anyone, he is a nut. Because for such a huge tree, he has kept small fruits, and small sapling he has kept huge big vegetable. And thinking like that, he slept under the shade of banyan tree. After some time, to his surprise, from the top branch of the banyan tree, a small fruit fell on his eyes. So he was taken to the hospital and doctor treated the eyes and his eyes opened. With his eyes opening, his internal eyes also opened and he thanked the creator. He said, whoever is the creator, oh God, thank you so much, because if you had kept a huge fruit in this big banyan tree, I would have died. Rather than going to hospital, I would have gone to graveyard. He said, thank you so much and you are the perfect creator. So that is the beauty of big banyan tree in a small banyan seed. Now quiz time, some more questions. Who is this? Mona Lisa. And who is the artist? Leonardo da Vinci. And who is this? What is this? It's a landscape, beautiful art made by David Copenhagen. These are all famous artists. Landscape artist is John Green. Now, what is this? This is nature, Prakriti. And who is the creator? Who is the artist? For all the art, we imply that art with an artist. Similarly, who made this beautiful creation? Who is the artist? Is a question. Now you see space technology, interesting facts about space technology. If you want to launch a single satellite, you know how much hard work is required? There have to be a big control room, and the satellite has to be monitored for how many minutes? Not just minutes, round the clock, with critical observation of the critical parameters. And who does it? Not some ordinary people, useless people, the top scientists, the intellectual class of the world. They sit and monitor this satellite when it is launched. And for your information, what are the critical parameters to monitor? They have to take care of the orientation, the spin, velocity, orbit decay corrections, Earth satellite distance, heat dissipation, cosmic radiation, and so on. Just one small satellite, you need so many scientists sitting and working throughout the day, 24/7. And now see this creation, Earth, it is also rotating. And what is the mass of Earth? 6 into 10 to the power of 21 metric tons. And the speed around the sun, it travels in 1,06,000 km per hour. And if you see the Earth with respect to solar system, Earth is just a small dot, a mustard seed. And when you see, compare it with the Milky Way and galaxy, you can't even see where is Earth. Now the question is, who is in control? A simple satellite needs so many people controlling throughout the day. And who is controlling these planets which is flying in the air and doing their duty perfectly well? Do you think it is just floating without any controller? The scientists are trying to develop some supercomputers. The Department of Artificial Intelligence, nowadays AI, is trying to take over the world. So this is from MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology from America, the top technology college in the world. What do they say? Scientists, they are trying to develop supercomputers, but they say the most sophisticated computer in the universe is human brain. Let us take a break and come back.